a supervisory action on a regulated entity for a persistent non-compliance. Second, such supervisory actions are invariably preceded by months and at times years of bilateral engagement, where we not only pointing out the deficiencies, but also provide more than adequate time for them to take corrective action. Third, of course, is in terms of, as a regulator, it's incumbent upon us to protect the interest of the ultimate consumer and thereby protecting the stability of the financial system. So these actions have to be seen in that particular context. And as a responsible regulator, suitable steps will be taken to ensure that the customer inconvenience, if any, is minimized.
There is no worry about the system at the moment. Here we are talking about a specific institution, a specific payment bank. As the Deputy Governor Deputy Governor Swaminathan has already explained, he has provided several details. Similarly, I also don't want to comment on a specific case. But in this context, I would like to make some general observations, not with specific reference to Paytm as such, but some general observations which includes all our regulated entities. So all our regulated entities does not exclude Paytm. It is applicable to all the regulated entities. And in fact, which one? No, the advice is the camera should not focus on this because I have written so many things. This is a private part, so the cameras can focus perhaps on my face. So, but let me thank you. I think that's very agile on his part. So let me focus on make some general points, and I would like to make some about 6 or 7 points. Now, first is that over the last few years, as all of you are aware, we have significantly deepened our supervisory systems, approach and methods. Number 2, our emphasis is always on, as the Deputy Governor has pointed out, our emphasis is always on bilateral engagement with the regulated entity. And in that engagement, we give focus on, and we are completely focused on nudging the regulated entity to take corrective action. Let me rephrase it. For you to make note, our emphasis is always on bilateral engagement with the regulated entities with focus on nudging them for corrective action. And sufficient time is given for undertaking such corrective action. The third point, when such constructive engagement which we undertake, when that does not work, so when such constructive engagement does not work, or when the regulated entity does not take effective action, we go for imposing supervisory or business restrictions. Number 4, such restrictions which we impose are always proportionate to the gravity of the situation. Please take note that such restrictions are proportionate to the gravity of the situation. Number 5, all our actions, being a responsible regulator, being a responsible supervisor, all our actions are in the best interest of systemic stability and protection of depositors or customers' interest. These aspects cannot be compromised. Individual entities should be mindful of these aspects for their long-term success. Number 6, over the last few days, we have received a lot of queries, clarifications from various quarters, including, members of the public. You have raised a few questions today. So we have noted all these questions and clarifications which have been sought from us. And based on that, we will be issuing a FAQ sometime next week. So that should address all these questions and clarifications which are being raised by you and which have been raised in the public domain and raised bilaterally with us by various from various quarters. Number 7, finally and emphatically, let me stress and let me emphatically state that the Reserve Bank is and will continue to encourage and support innovation and technology in the financial sector. Let there not be any doubt about Reserve Bank's commitment to promote fintechs, to promote innovation, to promote technology in the financial system.